There's a moment some people describe after leaving a difficult relationship and entering a healthier one where they say something like this: I didn't realize how exhausted I was until I finally felt safe. And that hits differently every time I hear it, because it means they were spending enormous emotional energy every single day just trying to feel okay in their own relationship. That's not love. That's survival mode. And today I want to talk about what emotional safety actually is, what it feels like from the inside, and maybe, most importantly, how you know when you don't have it. Most people don't walk into a relationship asking, do I feel emotionally safe here? They ask things like, do I feel connection? Is there chemistry? Do I like being around them? And those things matter, but they are not the whole picture, because here's what most people don't realize. You can feel intensely attracted to someone and deeply unsafe at the same time. In fact, some people mistake emotional anxiety for attraction. The racing heart, the constant thinking about them, the uncertainty, the push and pull. That's not always chemistry. Sometimes that's your nervous system on high alert. So let's define emotional safety clearly. Emotional safety in a relationship means you can be fully yourself, including your fears, your flaws, your needs, and you don't expect to be punished for it. That's it. That's the core of it. It means you can say, that hurt me, without bracing for a fight. It means you can express a need without feeling like a burden. It means you can disagree without fearing the relationship will fall apart. It means you can be quiet, be off, be struggling, and still feel loved. And the most physical sign of emotional safety, your nervous system can actually relax. Not because everything is perfect, but because something in you knows you're not in danger here. Here's what emotional unsafety looks like. And be honest with yourself as I describe this. You find yourself editing yourself before you speak, choosing words carefully to avoid a reaction. You find yourself monitoring their mood the moment they walk in the room. You find yourself shrinking your needs because bringing them up always leads to a fight. You find yourself second guessing your own feelings, wondering if you are too sensitive. You find yourself feeling more anxious, not more secure, the longer you're together. And the most telling sign of all, you stop talking about what's actually bothering you. Not because things are fine, but because it's just not worth it anymore. That's the moment the relationship starts quietly breaking from the inside. And many people live here for years, calling it just how relationships are, not realizing they have stopped feeling emotionally free a long time ago. Here is something I want you to sit with. Emotional safety often feels calm, and calm can be boring or feel boring, especially if chaos is what you are used to. It is one of the most common things I see. Someone finally meets a person who is consistent, kind, present, and something in them thinks, where is the spark? This feels flat. But what they're actually experiencing is the absence of anxiety. They have spent so long with emotional unpredictability that steadiness feels unfamiliar. So they chase the intensity again and end up in the same cycle. Healthy love isn't supposed to feel like a roller coaster. It's supposed to feel like solid ground. The excitement in a healthy relationship comes from life, from growth, from depth, from genuine connection, not from wondering whether someone still loves you today. So, what does emotional safety actually feel like day to day? It feels like being upset and telling them. And the conversation brings you closer, not further apart. It feels like making a mistake and being met with curiosity instead of contempt. It feels like needing space and actually being able to ask for it. It feels like disagreeing and knowing that tomorrow you will both still be okay. But here's the quiet version, the one people don't talk about enough. It feels like not having to think about it. You are not calculating, you are not managing, you are not performing. You are just there with them without armor. That's what safety feels like. Someone told me once, after ending a years long relationship that looked fine from the outside, she said, I realized I had spent the whole relationship trying to make him feel okay about me. I never once just felt okay. That stayed with me. Because love shouldn't require you to campaign for your own acceptance. You shouldn't have to constantly prove you are worth staying for. Emotional safety means your place in the relationship isn't something you have to earn every day. So here's where I want to leave you today. Not with a checklist, but with a few honest questions. Take your time with these. Can I express what I actually feel here without fear of the reaction? Do I feel more like myself with this person or less? When something bothers me, do I say it or do I stay quiet to keep the peace? Am I calmer the longer we are together or more anxious? Does love in this relationship feel like something I receive or something I constantly have to earn? There are no right answers to share here, but your honest answers will tell you a lot. Emotional safety isn't a luxury in a relationship. It is not the next level you get to after chemistry and compatibility. It's the foundation. Without it, everything else is built on unstable ground. So the next time you are evaluating a relationship or wondering why one feels draining and another feels easy, don't just ask, do I love this person? Ask, do I feel safe being myself with them? Because that question might be the most important one. If this landed for you, drop a comment below. I want to know, have you ever confused emotional anxiety for attraction? Because you are not alone in that. And next week, we are going to talk about why some people struggle to feel safe in relationships at all. Because a lot of this starts long before the relationship itself. See you then.